What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the MR200 200mm size professional carbon fiber quadcopter chassis for the Blade 200QX by Xtreme. And as you can see, I have it installed on the Blade 200QX right now, and I just want to say that this thing exceeded all my expectations. I expected this thing to actually be not as good as it is because of how cheap it was. There are a lot of other carbon fiber frames out there, some by Raycon, Heli, just to name one, that are more expensive than this thing. This thing is actually only about $40, I think it was, and so I expected it to be not as good as the others. Actually, I haven't tried the others, but the others are upwards from $80 or whatnot, and this thing was like half the price. So I just thought, I didn't even think that it was carbon fiber actually, but it turns out it is a carbon fiber frame. Just the motor pods, or the motor mounts are just the only thing that are plastic, the motor mounts and the landing gear. And it looks really nice. I really like the way it looks, and it flies really nice on this frame. It's actually a little lighter. I can't remember the actual weight that this thing is. Let me see. I think they had it on the box here. Let's see. Okay, it says the chassis weight is only 40 grams, including electronic items. So the total weight ready to fly is 178 grams, including the battery. So pretty nice. Oh, let's read some more of the specs back here. It says the overall width is 200 millimeters. We know that. The height is 65. That's with the skid for FPV purpose. That's the landing gear. And the height without the landing gear is 53 millimeters, and the propeller size is 4 inches. Well, it actually came with 3-bladed props on here, and the 3-bladed props, I had a mishap with it. With them, I had a crash and broke one of the props. A bug attacked me in one of my videos and made me fly it into a gate. Broke one of my 3-bladed props. However, I found that the 3-bladed props look really nice, and they actually give you a lot of quick burst of power. When you kick the throttle up, it starts to move faster, I think. However, the 3-bladed props actually hampered battery life, it seems. I had a 1 minute, 1 to 1.5 minutes less of flight time having the 3-bladed props installed. So now I have the stock props installed on here, and I've been flying it around like this, and it's a really nice frame. This frame, it looks really cool. It has spots for the lighting looks really nice on here. Let me try to plug it up so you guys can see the lighting. Okay, so it lights up really nice at night. It has spots for the green LEDs up front there. And then in the back here, there's a spot for the red LEDs that goes all the way around the back. And you can see your blue LEDs, the indication of what mode you're in, on the top there. You guys know it turns green for beginner mode, and blue it stays solid blue for high angle. And then it turns red for the all-out manual mode on here. So pretty cool. It also came with stickers. I actually had some stickers on here, and I ended up removing them. There's a bunch of little stickers that you can put on the canopy here. I had some eyes installed there, but I eventually took them off. I thought they looked a little childish. But this thing looks really futuristic when you're looking at it, especially at night when you're flying this thing at night. This canopy it sort of just lights up whatever color is back here, and these colors here, the green, it actually reflects and shines through all of this front area here, and it just looks really nice and lit up at night. So pretty awesome chassis, I think. I like it a lot better than the stock body that was on the Blade 200 QX. I was saying that I would never go back to the stock unless something drastic happened to this. I have crashed this with this carbon fiber frame and no damage or anything. I actually think one of my motors, they might be about to go. One of the motors, I actually flipped it over when landing it. A lot of times I always forget when I land the Blade 200 QX that you have to throttle down to shut the motors, and I always forget and try to bring both of the sticks to the lower inside corners, and that usually makes it flip over or something crazy happens. I know Sarge Monday has been telling me to use the throttle cut, but I just haven't programmed that in the DX7 yet. Haven't even tried. So yeah, I was trying to I landed it and I was trying to shut the motors, and I did that and it actually flipped over. And usually the motors would stop as soon as they hit some obstruction or something or anything. But this time the motors continued to spin, and it was kicking up rocks and dirt and all types of stuff was hitting me in the face while I was trying to get to it to shut it off. And I didn't even think to just lower the throttle trim. I was trying to get to it to unplug it, and a bunch of dirt and stuff was kicking up, and I'm guessing that a rock or something got down in one of these motors, and it wasn't spinning correctly. But now I think I've gotten it out. Now I did fly it again since then, and it was flying fine. So hopefully I won't have any issues. I didn't see any weakness in the motor or anything like that. But back to the frame. This is a really awesome frame. I really like it. The 3-bladed props look really awesome on it. It came with the 3-bladed props, and yeah, it's really nice. Just a really nice carbon fiber frame for it. If you're thinking about switching to a different look for your Blade 200 QX, I think this would be a great choice. Early on, I haven't tried the Raycon Heli frame yet. I plan to try that soon, but this thing is really awesome. I really like it. And also, speaking of Sarge Monday, shout out to Sarge. He actually sent me this. So these are the sport propellers, the sport props for the Blade 200 QX. So you can fly inverted. And he also sent me this. I actually had one of these already that came with my Blade 200 QX, but this is the cable to hook it up to the computer in order to download the new firmware that allows you to invert. So you guys can look forward to some flights. Me trying to get this thing to fly inverted with this chassis on. The MR200 by Xtreme. Thanks for watching.